So my name's Medya, I'm an account executive at Truffle Social. We're a social media agency based in Shoreditch.
And I'm Lily, I'm a degree student at FRA.
We're a social media agency. We're one of the oldest ones in London. We work across a broad range of clients, from sort of household names to interior brands to hospitality and smaller businesses as well, like in the kind of beauty and wellness industry. So we cover everything from things like content creation, social media strategies, like day-to-day social media management. We also do a bit of social PR as well, which kind of moves away from the traditional PR landscape and is a bit more focused on the digital stuff. And then, but we're very bespoke and tailored in our approach. That's how we can work across so many different industries. So we don't do like a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. It's more to do with the clients and building like packages and, you know, working with them in a way that's like an extension of their own team. So to work in a way that suits them and kind of where they need support on the most.
So I'm studying a marketing and communications degree in fashion at the FRA. I got this internship through the retail liaison at FRA, and I was supposed to do 3 weeks in the summer, which are allocated with 2 years of the degree. So you get one this year and then you'll get one in the second part of the degree. And then I ended up loving it so much that I asked if I could stay on for longer.
I actually remember it was meant to be her last day, and she brought in chocolates for everyone and we'd all written her a card, and then she just pulled me to one side and was like, do you mind if I actually stay? And I was like, yeah, you know what, like we've had a really, really good experience with Lily as our intern, so she's been with us for longer now and it's been really, really great.
While I've been interning at Truffle, I've had the chance to do some community management for their own Instagram, as well as some of their client Instagrams. So I've been able to make Instagram story posts, but I've also been able to have control of the Truffle Twitter and like write tweets and kind of engage with their following on there. I've also been able to kind of contribute towards like ideas of what should be posted on Instagram or what fits with certain clients. I remember when I started this, I did say that I feel like part of the team, like I don't feel like an intern who's left to kind of go run and get this or go run and get that. Like I feel like at Truffle, your opinions are really valid and they do listen to what people obviously are wanting to say.
I think for us as well, it's really useful because obviously we're quite a small team. So, you know, when we get interns in, we want them to be kind of confident enough to bring a broader perspective and to be like, oh, well, I've noticed this, but actually, why don't we try something different? Or just kind of bringing a different approach, which Lily's been great at. And we'll have kind of meetings and stuff, and it's great because you'll just kind of like speak up and, you know, suggest different things, which has been really, really valuable for us.
So I feel like a lot of the time, like before my degree, I didn't really know like the marketing, like PR, like knowledge. But now I can kind of pick up on it and I'm like, okay, I've learned that in a lecture. I now know how that is like made into like a real thing or how they actually use it. And it just like, it's cool to kind of see the starting process and then kind of the end process, because obviously during the degree we'll kind of plan out that and make our own like pitches, but we never see like the engagement because it's not something we make for an actual official client, whereas at Truffle I get to see like an engagement factor for things that I've actually made.
Definitely. I remember when you started, it was nice to have like that like fashion-led approach and just that way of thinking. So like, you know, I've got, my background is in marketing, but not necessarily like fashion specifically. So that was really useful. If I was asking you to create different pieces of content or stuff, Lily would like have that kind of knowledge and you'd say, you know, I've done like a campaign like for one of your courses that you could like relate to it. So stuff like that's been really good. But also like, I think as well, just like on, like for you as an individual yourself, like just the kind of, it's just like, it just brings a different kind of, I said a different approach, but it's just kind of getting almost like completely like unbiased, like, because we can be like, oh, well, what we're doing is great, but it's nice for someone else to go and be like, oh, well, you know, like just a kind of other viewpoint.
It's definitely worth reaching out to like Truffle in the future. Like, they're really welcoming with interns and like actually using them to the full extent. Like, you're not going to be getting coffees or like photocopying. You're actually doing stuff that contributes, doing things that, for example, clients will then receive. Like, in lockdown I did and learned how to do illustrations, and then they've now obviously saw that skill of mine and used it for their clients, and it's quite cool to kind of see it on like a business Instagram, like something that I've made, and that they've kind of appreciated that I've had that skill and they've used that. I'd probably say to go in with like an open mind, because sometimes like Instagram or looking at their website or just their LinkedIn won't tell you the full story, but also kind of not to feel like you're under pressure, to maybe think of it as if you are in the classroom and you do have like a right to speak up and like put your viewpoints in, because at the end of the day you learn all of this in your lectures and like classes and courses, so you can actually use it in the real world, so you might as well get practice using it.
Yeah, we definitely would. I think for us it's about, because at the moment we're getting so many internships, like inquiries coming in, and for us it's about people who literally, as Lily said, are just like happy to speak up, who, you know, are confident in their abilities and think, you know what, I do have great ideas, or I'm a great designer, or I'm a great copywriter, whatever it might be. If they think they've got that kind of like ability to like bring it to a real business, then definitely they should go for it. And yeah, it's been successful so far, so yeah, we definitely would take some again.